Torah Q A. Is it an obligation in the Torah to adapt certain cultures or certain traditions, like in the Sephardic and Ashkenazik and Chassidic and Lubavitch factions today, which were made in previous days, factions of the Jewish people? I'll say it does say in the Torah, quote unquote, it does say in the Torah, quote unquote, whatever becomes a custom becomes a law. So there are certain customs this applies, individually to a person and to a group of people, I should say. This is written in the Torah also. To a group of people. A lot of people just say whatever becomes a custom becomes a law. Those who know it, the ones in Israel really remember learning this. The Torah does say whatever becomes a custom becomes a law. Now, let's say for a person individually and for a group of people. Now, let's say for Bukharian Jews, for example, right? They have certain customs like, making a monthly dinner for someone who's died for about a year, let's say. That's a custom. Whatever becomes a custom becomes a law. That's become a custom for who? Bukharian people. Because it's an honor to them to do something like that for someone who's honorably deceased, usually. But that is a custom regardlessly. If the person's going to be mourned, that is. So that is an example. There are Sephardic Ashkenazik customs. But again, the Torah says whatever becomes a custom becomes a law. And again, it's not just for a person singled out, which also whatever becomes a custom for a person becomes a law. So whatever becomes a custom becomes a law, but also teaches for a group of people or a kind of people. So you might have Jews from Europe who have certain customs, and they're European styled maybe customs for Jews, which Jews have done so much that it's become a custom. So how does it become a custom? You do it so much that it becomes a custom. Period. So, so for a group of people too, it applies as well. So, whatever becomes a custom becomes a law. Teaches the Torah. And I should say, also, not wearing tzitzis, don't mind you, because a commandment cannot become a custom, which is outlined in the Torah somewhere too. And once again, maybe the big scholars in Israel probably know where you can find that in the Torah. So, again, whatever becomes a custom becomes a law. Torah Q A is an obligation in the Torah to adapt certain cultures, like in the Sephardic, Ashkenazik, Chassidic, and Lubavitch factions of the Jewish people today.